Right now I feel like Naruto's in a weird place right now, because even though he's trapped in the DAIKOKUTEN dimension, a lot of you guys have been saying on my comment section, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't know why. Some of you guys think JURA is gonna be too much for KAWAKI, therefore he's gonna have to unseal Naruto so he can help him. The point is, a lot of you guys think Naruto's gonna return in this fight, specifically the fight against the SHINJU. And I said numerous of times, like, okay, now that Amato has discovered that he's under omnipotence, and Sai was listening, and now Shikamaru knows, it puts KAWAKI on the hot seat. They're gonna start pressing him like, yo, what's this all about? And where's the Hokage, the real Hokage? At that point, he's just gonna have to tell on himself. But I was like, he might not be in that much trouble because of the circumstances that he's in. You know, the Shinju's after Naruto's. Cause it's like, Shikamaru always been that type to make the hard decisions for the sake of the village. Now, I'm not talking about on some Anbu type level, not even Anbu. I'm not talking about some Root type levels, like some Danzo type levels. Like, that's just immoral. But he'll make slightly harder decisions than Naruto will. So if it means keeping the Hokage safe, the real Hokage, he might just tell him to keep him in there. Like, I could definitely see that happening. I mean, I do feel like Naruto is going to return to the story very soon, because now it's just too many ways Boruto could just save Naruto. I mean, when part 1 ended, I didn't see it being many ways for Boruto to just outright rescue Naruto and Hinata. I keep forgetting Hinata, like, we can't do that. We can't just say, oh yeah, let's go rescue Naruto. It's both of them. It's both of them. We ain't forget about you, Hinata. But yeah, in part 1, there was no way to access that dimension. Now it's numerous of ways to do it. And not just Boruto getting in there, the Shinju might find a way in there. But the only thing you gotta bypass, it is a timeless dimension. So if you get in there, and if you're not well equipped, you will be frozen in time. But Boruto with Momoshiki's ability, and I don't think I talked about this yet. I don't think I actually went deep into this. But it's kind of like how if Boruto can activate Momoshiki's ability to freeze time while he's in there, and he'll still be able to move around, that would possibly be a way for Boruto to bypass KAWAKI's dimension. But I wonder, should Naruto return? I ain't gonna lie, I think it's too soon, bro. I think it's too soon. But anyway, Naruto explained, I'm gonna leave his channel down in the description below. A lot of people requested this video, so I'm like, you know what? I haven't reacted to a Naruto video in a while. I mean, in a hot minute. I'm talking about like when I first started this channel, bro. Like, hey, it's been like months. I think it's a little bit after chapter 1 dropped that I reacted to a Naruto video. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it for the one time. But as you know the rules, if you leave a like on this video, you gotta leave a like on that video. Let's share the love, share the wealth, and let's just stop yapping and get into the video.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explain here, bringing you guys another Boruto 2 Blue Vortex discussion. Today I want to talk to you guys about a rather...
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about this.
Another Boruto.
Don't talk about this, man, because you already know. Don't get me started with the Sage Mode Boruto propaganda, because I will push it every single chance I get. I don't want to react to no like Sage Mode Naruto, none of that nonsense, you know, because I already said it 1,000 times already. It's to the point where, like, if you're watching this channel, you almost know I'm a Sage Mode advocator. Like, he's going to need it to face off against the Shinju because it's basically the Ten Tails itself. And the Ten Tails is weak to nature energy. We learned this back in the 4th grade Shinobi War. Naruto versus Jubito. Yeah, it was Jubito. We learned this way back then. This is nothing new. I'm blown away by the fact that a lot of you guys think he doesn't know this. Or let me say doesn't, he shouldn't know it. It's like, bro, whether you guys believe it or not, he's going to need it. So, hey, if he doesn't know it by now, and Kashin Koji is right there. He's like right there, bro. He's right there. Hey, you gotta think what you want. Yo, Naruto explained he always got the clean PNGs, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
2 Blue Vortex discussion. Today I want to talk to you guys about a rather interesting line we got in the newest manga chapter that woke up the millions of Naruto Uzumaki fans out of their slumber that they went into the moment that KAWAKI sealed away Naruto, and they all said collectively
that used to be me, for real, for real. I think I'll share like one little secret about me. Yes, this is a Boruto channel, and I started watching Boruto around 2018, 2019, early. And the reason I started watching Boruto, and I think this is why, let's say 87% of people started watching Boruto in the first place, I started watching just because of Naruto. Like, just because I wanted to see Naruto be in action. I wanted to see Sasuke fight. I didn't give two about Boruto. I didn't care about him. I didn't care for him, bro. But the series dragged me in. You know, you start to get more attached to a character. It happens, bro. And when I seen Kawaki, I was like anime only at the time, so it's like everybody's talking about this new character. I seen a picture, I was like, yo, he look kind of cold. Like, yo, I'm like, what's his abilities? What can he do? Then I found out like Boruto and Kawaki is supposed to have like a Naruto and Sasuke relationship. It kind of dragged me in further. I'm like, okay, let's see, where is this going? You know? And I kind of started getting dragged into the Boruto Kawaki. So they did it right. The transition from Naruto fandom to Boruto fandom was there. All I had to do was connect the dots. It was already there. But a lot of people just started watching Boruto for Naruto. I know I did. And it's at the point now where it's like, it's not bothering me that Naruto's temporarily out the story. I'm still enjoying the story just as much. Pretty crazy. I know a lot of you guys didn't care to hear that though.
Because the new
but some people did.
Dropped and it has a tease that Naruto Uzumaki is going to be coming back into the story in a very meaningful way. Which means all of the Naruto fans who entered into that oh so glorious depression, they're now doing their happy dance celebration of the pending return of Naruto. However, now that we have this information, what does this mean for the future of the series and what impact will this have on the story moving forward? Well, in today's Naruto Explain video, we'll be explaining why this is a big deal, how this plot line with Naruto being the target of one of the Shinju is actually linked to the 3 jewels of Buddhism and the deity that is associated with those jewels. Already,
you know, he did this with the Sarada MS video. Whenever he gets into the mythology, you know he about to cut. Like, as you guys know, Naruto and the whole franchise is heavily influenced by mythology and stuff like that. Like Amaterasu being the sun goddess and all that stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I never got into it. But I understand it though. I understand how much influence it has on Naruto. I might have to study it one day. I might have to, just for this.
Extra spokes of his Dharma wheel when he sealed away Naruto into that Daikokuten dimension, which all you longtime viewers of the channel, you're probably all saying the same thing. Naruto Explained is going on and on about mythology and Buddhism and Japanese religion. It's almost like
it links though.
Writes Japanese story and has Japanese references, but we'll touch on that later. So in the new chapter, we learned that Boruto's warning to Code about the claw grimes changing and that the true threat of the Ten Tails being something that Code doesn't truly understand actually runs a lot deeper than we expected.
The Code video is coming. The Code video is coming, bro. Code redemption arc is coming. Hey, that was my last pause, by the way. I'm done pausing the video.
You are evolving, and it's because of the chakra they consume from the people who they eat that they are changing and growing their own will, which is influenced by the people who they have eaten. This new leader of the Shinju, the one who is named JURA, reveals that he has a strong instinctual desire to consume Naruto Uzumaki, and this is a major revelation for a few big reasons. As Shinju, it's in their nature to want to consume Otsutsuki, someone like Ishiki or Kaguya, or Otsutsuki vessels like Boruto and Kawaki and Jigen. Either one of them would do for them. The more genetically Otsutsuki that the person is, the better the chakra fruit will be produced. However, as we know based off of Code's actions, the Shinju, they have changed. The claw grimes that he unleashed were suddenly trying to eat any human being in their path, even going so far as to want to eat someone like Chocho, who has nothing absolutely special about her. However, this new reveal that the
and that's just part of the evolution.
To the point where they have specific people who they want to consume, and one of those people being Naruto Uzumaki is a welcome development, as well as a very alarming development. On one hand, the Shinju wanting to seek out specific people means that characters who were on the sidelines and Boruto Naruto Next Generations, or characters who are poised to make giant leaps in power in the time skip between...
Alright, man. I lied. Do whatever you want to do. But there's one thing y'all gotta stop doing, bro. And I get Himawari is going to have a big moment in the series sometime down the line. It's just not gonna be in this fight. It's not gonna be in this fight, man. I'm sorry. I had people literally mad at me that I didn't include Himawari in the Konoha versus Shinju fight. And I don't want her fighting in that. I don't, bro. Literally, she has no feats. Y'all have to stop pushing the propaganda. Because, okay, it's been 3 years. I get that. But it's like, y'all want me to go a pure speculation. And to be fair, for most of that video, I was. Because we don't know how strong Kawaki has gotten after the time skip. Not even Sarada. We don't know her MS abilities. So, It could be completely broken. I said her win condition versus Hidari gotta just bank on her MS ability being broken. So it's like, if you look at someone like Himawari right now, right? And part 1 hasn't done anything. Nothing significant to the story. I have nothing to go off of. Not even part 1. So it's like, to come out and see her like battling with Chocho, it's like, all right, fine. She's training with Chocho. And I'm reading it, I'm like, okay. It's like she loses, all right, she's fine. Like, it's not fair to her, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, she hasn't did anything and she lost to Chocho. So why am I putting her in fights against literal aliens? She can awaken the Tenseigan tomorrow. It's not gonna help her win the fight. I'm sorry. So until we see some feats, I'm not gonna include her into any fights, bro. Y'all gotta give it up. And I'm pretty sure she'll be strong. Hey, she'll be strong, bruh. She'll be strong. You know, she'll probably be the best Gentle Fist user in the whole Hyuga clan. And that's fine. That's actually a great fighting style for her, because Gentle Fist attacks the organs. And you can't train up your organs no matter what you are. That's actually dangerous for her to have. I like that for her.
Between Boruto Naruto Next Generations and Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, those characters, they now have relevancy. But Naruto being targeted is our issue that we have to discuss. Naruto is currently sealed away in another dimension, and nobody should be able to sense his chakra. Time doesn't move in that space for anyone except for the caster of the DAIKOKUTEN Shinjutsu, which is KAWAKI, because he sealed him away. Yet this new villain JURA appears to be able to sense Naruto enough to a point that he's actively following his instinct to consume Naruto. And in hindsight, the foreshadowing has always been there, despite KAWAKI wanting to keep Naruto tucked away safely. There were going to be those who could still sense him faintly enough to know
we still don't know the true essence or the true power of the Shinju yet.
We got told that Himawari, despite everything and everyone telling her that her father was dead, Himawari was still
even Himawari could feel it.
Her father was alive out there somewhere, but she couldn't put into words why she was so confident that her father was still out there. Now we have a Shinju basically saying the exact same thing. The signs are pointing towards someone eventually getting Naruto out of that dimension, and now that one of these Shinju is specifically targeting Naruto, and EIDA was able to see their conversation using her Senrigan, it becomes more
that shit
likely
is so loud, bro.
made aware that Naruto is still
me.
in danger.
Oh my god.
Being sealed away. The Shinju named JURA said that he knew Naruto was an OTSUTSUKI, but he still had a strong urge and desire to consume him. And based off of what we've seen with these Shinju, as their urges grow stronger, they have a tendency to act on them, and the rapid acceleration of their independence means that sooner or later they're going to begin acting on those urges. And this Shinju JURA might actually have a way to get to Naruto that is going to put KAWAKI in a very uncomfortable position. When we first saw JURA, many of us said, hey, he kind of looks like Jigen. He's flying in the air like an OTSUTSUKI, and he's mastering his chakra naturally.
Definitely.
Like an OTSUTSUKI.
Do some of y'all still think he's Jigen? Or are we all set on KAWAKI clone? I'm just trying to make sure. I'm glad we got rid of the Gaara allegations. I'm glad we got rid of the Soegi allegations. So let's just focus on, let's say, Ishiki or KAWAKI. Those are the main two. I hope y'all watch my video on who is JURA, like the true identity of JURA, because that video is a banger. If you didn't see it, go watch it. I'm gonna leave it right here in front of the screen right here. Go click it, man. And if he's any one of those two, it's possible he can get to the DAIKOKUTEN dimension. No problem. He could probably find a way there. And you know the story's gonna allow it too, just to put more pressure on KAWAKI. And I did mean to say this before, but I didn't want to pause the video so soon. And I'll be surprised if Naruto Explained doesn't like elaborate this further down the video. But a lot of people think like Naruto is conscious, he just can't move. Because throughout the Naruto series as a whole, we're proven even if someone's not physically conscious, you're always mentally conscious. We've seen it numerous of times, especially when Naruto is conversating with Kurama or all the different tailed beasts. It's taking place inside of his psyche. Like, that's just one of many examples. And it's not just Naruto, of course. You know, Kakashi, when he thought to be killed by pain, him talking with his father, him talking with Obito, it's a lot. So people was linking this to like, okay, he's actually training. He's doing some mental training. He's gathering nature energy. I'm like, all right, let's relax. Let's calm down. Even if you think he's gathering nature energy, where is he getting the nature from? Where is he getting the nature energy from? It's not adding up. He's in a timeless dimension, no life around him. He needs energy from nature to make nature energy. You can't just mix nothing with your chakra and make senjutsu. You can't do that. But I can assure you he is not plotting nothing. Let's stop this narrative.
Otsuki tends to do. In this new chapter, we see JURA and the SHINJU in the same dimension, and JURA just happens to be leaning against a familiar black cube.
Ishiki's
that
cubes.
to be linked to the Daikokuten dimension, where Jigen
Exactly.
and Ishiki and KAWAKI all happen to seal away objects and people. I don't think this is a mistake. And if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you know
not a
that
mistake.
I specifically said back when KAWAKI sealed away Naruto, and we learned that
Everything has a purpose, bro. You have to look at everything as it has a purpose. That's why I really don't pay attention to people who down theory videos, because literally everybody has been saying that Sasuke's a tree, Sasuke's a tree. Oh, Sasuke got bit. You know, people been saying, you know what, no, that's not what happened. It end up being the case. So you never really know. That's why you should never down theory videos, because half of them are going to be right, half of them are going to be wrong. More of them are going to be wrong, but it's still fun. And it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's an ego thing, but when it comes out and everything's revealed, we're going to know who was right and who was wrong. And you don't know how much joy it brings to people who was actually right all along. We feel smart. It's like, yeah, we did that, you know? So it's like an opportunity to do that, you know? So don't down theory videos, just have fun with it.
That he sealed him away in was the Daikokuten dimension. I said, hey, we need to brush off that Asian Buddhism, because it's part of Kishimoto's voice as a writer to reference such things in his writing, particularly when it comes to jutsu and characters, because there's something associated with Daikokuten that could give us future insight into.
And now I know.
Naruto,
now I know. I didn't even know what it was before.
We actually have it. Whereas
we all know
Daikokuten
now.
on a surface level is the Shinto god of fortune and wealth.
Okay.
When you actually dive deeper into that, you see that there are different versions, because each section of Asian religion has a different interpretation, and Kishimoto as a writer tends to mix and match them.
What bro drawing right here? What is bro cooking up? I can't even see that. Is that Naruto? No, that's not Naruto. What the hell is that?
And this is no different. The Shinto version of Daikokuten came from the Buddhist version, Mahakala, and another Shinto god, Okunanishi. But for this video, we're going to be focusing on Mahakala, who pops up in the Chinese Buddhism and has been viewed as a deity who runs through forests at night, and he has a horde of demons and ghosts with him. In some of the texts, he's actually referred to as being an evil god who steals the vital essence of human beings and devours those who he deems as having committed sin.
That's JURA. Is that supposed to be JURA right here? I don't know. Hold on. Let's read that again. It definitely sounds like him. An evil god who steals the vital essence of human beings. That's JURA. I mean, it does explain something about the SHINJU. I mean, since the SHINJU is just basically the divine tree, we could say, like, is the Ten Tails itself an evil god? Like, is he trying to reference it, talking about the Ten Tails as a whole, or just like just the SHINJU? Because this does make sense.
And devours those who he deems as having committed sin. In this chapter,
Committing
we have a
sin.
SHINJU named JURA who wishes to seek out and devour Naruto. JURA
Committing
is
sin?
a SHINJU, a god tree belonging to the OTSUTSUKI clan, a race that views themselves as being gods. JURA, in the eyes of myself and others, bears a resemblance to Jigen, but regardless as to if you think he's Jigen or Ishiki, or if you're someone who thinks that he's Gar, he's...
Alright, yeah. Okay, I'm glad we got that covered, okay? The Shiki or KAWAKI. That's it. Let's keep it like that. No more Gara. We beat the Gara allegations.
Still a god tree belonging to a race of alien parasites who have a god complex. Naruto's crime is a great one that he needs to be punished for, which is he didn't just kill one god, he killed multiple gods and specifically played a role in killing each of them. Even
oh yeah,
dish out the final
bro's the real god slayer. Look, bro, Naruto is the real god slayer, bro. Kaguya packed up, Momoshiki packed up, or had a big part in packing him up. He gave Boruto the chakra to pack him up. You know how disrespectful that is? Naruto gave his chakra to his kid. He said, you know what, go handle that. Go handle that. And then he pulled up, got new mode, and beat Ishiki too, another god. It don't stop. I might count Toneri. I might count him. I gotta count Toneri too. Packed him up, gave him the classic 1-2s. The classic 1-2s. No fancy moves, just straight left. I'm right, I'm left. That's it, bro. So if you want to talk about god slayers, Naruto gotta be it.
Very vital role, which goes back to the deity Mahakala, punishing people who have committed sins. Naruto and Sasuke performed the 6-batch JURA on Kaguya, which drained her chakra to absolute zero, and is confirmed via Zetsu's statement in volume 72 of Naruto that he needs to resurrect Kaguya, not unseal Kaguya. And
they salty Naruto was just packing them up.
And multiple other source materials that state that Kaguya got killed in this moment, which I go over in extensive detail in my Is Kaguya Alive or Dead video. So I'm not going to repeat those points. If you still have doubts, watch that video. But we also have to remember that Naruto gave Boruto the chakra needed to kill Fuse Momoshiki, and he did the heavy lifting in that battle that resulted
Young Lord, he let his young Lord do it.
Killing Ishiki. He's basically got the blood of 3 gods on his hands and Mahakala.
So that's the sin?
Associated with the Daikokuten, the same dimension that Naruto sealed away in, just happens to have another thing that he punishes people for. Any sins against the 3 great jewels of Buddhism. That is important because the 3 great jewels or the 3 great treasures of Buddhism just happen to be in a wheel pattern that has spokes of the Dharma wheel eye that Ishiki and Kawaki possess.
So this is like Naruto being punished for killing gods who was trying to kill him? Okay. And I mean, Kawaki has this eye, and he was the one who put him in the dimension. I'm not gonna take it too deep. Pause. Hold on. Yo, I gotta cut that out. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope I remember to cut that out. Holy shit. Holy hell. No way I just said that, bro. Hold on. I'm not gonna look too deep into this because at the end of the day, Kishimoto just takes bits and pieces of this and implements it into his own way. So I don't look at it as like Naruto's being punished for killing these gods. It's more like, okay, the dimension is just linked with this and that. You know, Kawaki happens to have this eye, and he's the one who trapped Naruto in this dimension. That's all it is. Now, how he gets out and what's his purpose will all be determined. For 2024, I'm gonna have to get more into Buddhism to just make my theory videos better. Honestly, if it's this much inspired by like mythology, I'm gonna have to know a little bit at least.
You have with Ishiki and Kawaki, however, the resemblance is still there. Naruto directly took down 3 of the OTSUTSUKI who were listed on the wall that Sasuke discovered in Ishiki's dimension, which it should be worth noting, Shiki allowed himself to be absorbed by Momoshiki following.
Yeah, I mean, fellas, we got so much to go over. A lot of people have been worried about, you know, the Shinju being defeated. That means Boruto Tubu Vortex is gonna come to an end soon. But we have so much secrets to go over. Like, we got to dive deeper into these two murals that got destroyed. A lot of people think it's Damon and EIDA for some reason. I don't know. But this could end up being major for the story. So I can see the series going on for at least 5 more years. 5 more years, fellas. I see that. And it's a monthly manga. It's monthly, fellas. Just to give you even more insight. It's monthly. I mean, even besides this, there's so many more secrets we gotta go over. There's so much room for even more villains to be introduced into the story, more threats, more problems, and then we got the biggest threat of all, Kawaki. Like I said, 5-10 more years, bro. I hope you guys are ready.
Who were listed on the wall that Sasuke discovered in Ishiki's dimension, which it should be worth noting, Shiki allowed himself to be absorbed by Momoshiki following clan law, so that's a willing sacrifice, whereas Kaguya and Momoshiki and Ishiki were all taken out while resisting Naruto. 3 OTSUTSUKI
all of them packed up.
God complex, 3 gems of Buddhism, 3 OTSUTSUKI who possess.
So those are the 3 gems.
Ishiki and Kawaki had it completely, Jigen had it incompletely, but still had the eye nonetheless. Now we have JURA, who appears to have taken some inspiration from the deity associated with Daikokuten, and JURA's name pretty much means honored one, depending on how you interpret the translation of his name. This goes back to what I said years ago when discussing Kurama's death and how Kurama's death fit into the confines of a bigger picture for the story of Naruto sequel. Naruto, the 72 volumes, was a story of Samsara, the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, and a lot of the powers that we saw were associated with Samsara.
And that's why a lot of people think Kurama's gonna come back.
Naruto verse throughout the 72 volumes of Naruto and the bonus volume Naruto Gaiden, the 7th Hokage, and the Scarlet Spring. Those abilities were all linked in Samsara to some degree. This ultimately set the stage for the sequel to Naruto. Boruto Naruto Next Generations was a story of father and son. A father who just happened to be the embodiment of Samsara and whose story was a story of Samsara, and the son was stated by Ikimoto to have stayed rooted in a pursuit of breaking the familiar bonds and expectations in order to reach his own path. Essentially, he's chasing enlightenment that comes when one transcends beyond Samsara, hence a story of father and son. The father is Samsara, the son is trying to break out of Samsara. That's why
or get stronger than him.
It had Boruto say at the very start that this is the story of...
Okay, yeah, it was the story of him and his dad until Boruto had exceeded him and went beyond. So right now, it should be completely Boruto's story. And I can see that's maybe why they took Naruto out the story. I mean, yeah, he's probably going to come back because, like I said, Kishimoto just took bits and pieces of it. Of course, it's inspired by mythology, but Kishimoto is, of course, going to still do his own thing. And that's exactly how I like it. I just hope we see him again, bro. That's all I want to see. I just want to see Naruto again. Now that Boruto surpassed Naruto completely, let's just get him back into the story.
Of me and my father, but only at the start, i.e. Boruto Naruto Next Generations. And that this is my story, and that the story
now we're transitioning to Two Blue Vortex.
In this story, we got introduced to beings who the mother of Samsara in the Naruto manga, Kaguya, wrote down specifically by name in the Boruto manga that she was afraid of via Momoshiki and Kenshiki saying, quote, a pair of invaders are coming, because she ate the chakra fruit. We got introduced to Ishiki, the OTSUTSUKI who outranked Kaguya.
Bro, you can find the whole story
the eye pattern after
in Buddhist mythology.
A trifold path that is connected to the Four Noble Truths and associated with the enlightenment that one seeks when they go beyond the cycle of Samsara. Just as we were told.
And that's the Dharma wheel right there. Look at it. Oh, man. It's crazy.
When they go beyond the cycle of Samsara. Just as we were told, there were beings beyond Kaguya that Sasuke was afraid of when
he's being punished for going beyond human capability to be able to kill gods. That's crazy.
These Shinju, in particular JURA, have awakened and evolved and are seeking enlightenment, and the path for the one named JURA consists of him wanting to consume Naruto, which obviously he won't do, but it explains why Boruto even said when the story shifts to only being Boruto's story, his father still plays a role, but nonetheless, it is still Boruto's story. I love this decision to have JURA be the one who's targeting Naruto and the connection to Mahakala and the Daikokuten where Naruto is sealed away. But that being said, if you haven't seen the chapter review already, make sure...
Alright, man, that's crazy, bro. Very informative video by Naruto Explained. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get into mythology, bro, because it's too much links, bro. Like... gosh, it's too much connections. But yeah, apparently Naruto's getting punished for killing people who's trying to kill him. So I guess it makes sense, man. But yeah, good video, bro. Good video. So let me know what you guys think is gonna happen in chapter 6. Also, let me know if you guys think Naruto's gonna get freed anytime soon. Hey, if you want to, go check out my latest video. I talked about chapter 6 and what we can expect coming from chapter 6. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. Naruto's coming back soon. He's coming back soon, and I can't wait to see him, bro. It's too many ways they can go get him now. It's too many ways. I don't think he's gonna be stuck for much longer. Now that Boruto knows Flying Raijin and the Shinju are here, it's too many ways. It's too many ways. Naruto is not gonna be stuck in there for much longer, bro. And Amato he's about to expose Kawaki. We're gonna see Naruto very soon, or Naruto's gonna come up in a picture very soon. So let me know what you guys think about that. Comment down what I need to react to next. The code video is coming out soon, so if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Let's get this video to like 300 likes, you know, 300, the normal goal, the normal 350, 400, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but anyway, I'm out. Love y'all, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and until my next one, I'm out. Peace.